So we're gonna watch Conceited versus Tsunami Surf from Armageddon. So I don't know if you guys remember this event, but this event was riddled with things that went wrong. And a person who's actually in the crowd for this battle wrote what happened.
Where? On your Patreon or something?
No,
I
know.
Up a note.
I know him, and I just copied and pasted what he wrote.
Oh, okay. I thought that like somebody wrote you personally.
No.
Like,
So he's in the crowd. Serge, shout out Serge. He's also in the chat. He's in this fucking video. He's like front
Serge
row.
T?
He's from Team Hami. Yeah. So this event had like Disaster versus T-Rex on it. Had this battle on it, Tsunami Surfers Conceited, and I'm forgetting, fucking J-Dose versus Math, the rematch was on it too. So basically what happened was there was so many people that showed up to this event. This was also at what fucking venue was this at?
Webster
Hall.
Yeah.
Not Irvin Plaza. So I think it's slightly smaller. And that was what we just watched with Calico and Hands. That was there. That was before everybody got let in. So basically, all right, so I'm just going to read this out.
Neighbors complained.
Yeah, Armageddon fell through because of overcrowding outside and caused the police to intervene. Webster Hall got shut down because neighbors complained and the venue decided it wasn't worth the hassle with the police. So this also, what Serge doesn't mention here, and that is a big deal, is that people were watching Math versus J-Dose, the first one, and seeing the fight and seeing all that shit, and they were just like, this is what battle rap is. It's just a bunch of people fighting, you know? And they're like, we don't want this in our fucking, I don't know where Webster Hall is, but I'm sure it's in like fucking nice part of Manhattan or something. And they're like, if they're obviously complaining about it. And so like there's already like skepticism going into the event. Few battles went down inside. JC and Young Ill was one of the battles that happened inside. But that happened before everybody was even in the venue. It happened in front of a small crowd because I think URL was just like, we just need to start like.
I think I remember that people were like complaining because it took hours to like get into the venue, right? Because the venue, its security was like
soft. They were soft, essentially.
Right.
Okay, so a few battles went down inside, along with a scuffle between Calico and Brooklyn Hands, which is what we just watched. Team Hami folks with connections to the end of the week. The Long Spoken Word Forum running in NYC, which at the time was hosted at the Pyramid Club, got in touch with the End of the Week staff, as this was Sunday night when End of the Week was happening. I don't know exactly what party spoke, but everyone agreed to move there, to that venue. So basically, cops shut it down, and they're like, everybody just needs to leave, so the event got shut down before it even fucking really began. Like, one battle happened. And the cops started locking people up and clearing the area. And I guess Diz like tweeted like that some kid swung on a cop.
And like, it wasn't him?
Yeah, it wasn't Diz.
I could only...
So everybody fucking left, and once they got there to the end of the week, it was postponed, and they had whatever battles, because the end of the week is like some freestyle shit. You remember that's where like Iron Solomon battled Immortal Tech, and like a bunch of other crazy battles happened there.
Right.
And yeah. So, and then they hosted, this was the only battle that went down because everybody else kind of scattered, and Math didn't want to battle Dose for whatever reason. So, that's why we get this, and it's honestly kind of a blessing in disguise because it's a little bit smaller of a venue. It's more intimate, and I think it's filmed in a really cool way, too. This is like one of the few battles that a camera is on stage pointed out to the crowd in URL. They don't tend to do that. But that angle in particular is like one of my favorite.
What, did you say there was a reason why?
You violate the 180. If you flip to a different angle pointed at, that violates what's called the 180-degree rule. The 180-degree rule, just to put it really fast, if me and you were having a conversation, let's say GEECHI is filming it. So GEECHI can film it any way on his side. But if he crosses like behind us and films there, if there's another cameraman like across from GEECHI, like where the camera is, and you cut, it basically people like flip when you cut, and it confuses, like your mind is like you're constantly doing this on the screen instead of like focusing like on a conversation where it's like you start talking, then you start talking. It's like a natural like eye movements, you know. So that's just what the 180-degree rule does, and they violate this It's not that big of a fucking deal. It's like some film nerd shit that I'm like, oh, they violate the 1180. So no,
I'm thinking like, damn, nigga, they violate the rule. What happened? Like, they go to jail for that?
It's a violation.
It's definitely some nerdy ass shit, but this battle's fire.
Nah, that's why you didn't go with the cameras, though. You feel me? You know the rules.
I know all the rules. All right, so let's get into this fucking battle. When does it start is a real fucking question.
I say 7 minutes in.
That's
probably
true.
Probably
it's
like
probably
5, 6.
Maybe it's a little.
Like 5, 6. Yeah, those smack battles be happening like 5, 6 minutes.
All right. Ooh, you're wrong. It's a little bit before.
Oh, it was early
Damn,
back in
might
the
be
day.
early. Okay.
Let's get it.
There it is. 5 and change.
How's your volume, Geechie? Is that good?
I'm good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yo, shout out fucking Conceited's fucking whole getup, dude. He looks fucking incredible.
Cultural appropriation of Native Americans on tour.
I wish Hollis still made those shirts, man. Those shirts I always liked a lot. Those fucking LM shirts where it's like says loyalty over money in the hand.
Right.
Shit's tight.
Yeah.
Bring those back, Hollow.
Word up. Dude, he has some new clothes coming up that are fucking crazy.
Does anybody think he's blue flagging, knowing that this kid's a fraud? There's not a nigga in here that think your line's real like a fishing rod. If it's beef, I'll bring the sticks like a shish kebab. Why would anybody think he's really crippin' for? If he threw up neighborhood and that neighborhood and Nipsey saw, like Forrest Gump, he'll start running and he won't be crip no more.
You looking for paper towels?
Yeah.
There's some on top of the fridge if you want, or napkins.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was dope. The whole Forrest Gump, Crip No More shit. Yeah, that was tight.
I know. They had the exclamation mark on shit for sure.
Did you watch JC's battle at Traffic 3?
Yeah.
Dude, he was making Conceited like faces. He was like,
I seen pictures where he's just
dude,
like,
he looked so mad. I was just well, this is crazy.
Yeah, he knew he had to show up.
After battling you.
And to be the aggressor against T-Top because T-Top's, dominating persona or whatever. And he's like, all right, I'm just going to turn it.
That battle was
I haven't seen that shit yet. I really want to see it.
Yeah. I told you what happened in the third, right? T-Top? T-Top had a breakdancer like fucking acting out.
You're saying that.
Sounds super corny, but it was fucking
I could see him pulling it off for sure.
And for that one reason, I'll never believe that you pop up Chrome. Cause we all saw when it comes down to the proof that you leave your shotgun home. Nigga, you got
this one looks like a bird with that
people
beauty.
think that you putting a lot of work in the llama squirt. Well, I'll show you I don't need a boogie board for me to body surf.
See that angle is so tight.
This nigga's name is Ray John Cox. Ray John Cox. That's not a That's real facts. I ain't playing games. You know it's fucked up when you gotta say pause every time you say your name. Just think, if he played ball and it was clutch time to put a shot in, and then the coach said, timeout. Come on, guys, we gotta put Cox in.
I remember that first round. He was killing him.
It's rare you could get away with roasting too. Like, you know what I mean on this stage. Like, it's like you need bars. Like, corny.
Them jokes.
I wonder if it makes a difference because it's at EO Dub too. When most of the crowds probably URL like migratory, but there's probably a mixed bag. You know what I mean? Being it.
What about if he's home sleeping and his niggas on a block tough and Sugar's like, hold on, y'all, let me go get my nigga Cox up. With that gay ass name, y'all believe in this faggot hoe and really think he be scrapping though? I swear the only nigga that ever seen Cox fighting is Calico. let me have it though when it's that time. Cause you a crip, you gonna have your niggas jump me, get a couple of black guys. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I said have your niggas jump me and get a couple of black guys. Nigga, how do you want it?
Shout out to Black Eyes Cartel, you know, I know that reference.
Is that what he's saying?
No,
I honestly didn't understand what he said the first thing. I didn't really get it.
He said you gonna have your niggas jump me and get a couple of black guys. Like to jump them, but he like if y'all jump me, y'all gonna get a couple of black guys.
Yeah,
like that was that was a light slow it down. It was cool though.
Yeah, it was light. For sure. When was this? Like 2000 and like what 14 or something like that?
I don't know. Scroll down a little bit.
Oh, this is the actual battle.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. Like the level of bars kind of like different in certain years too. So like in 2012, like that was fire though. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, that was hella light.
For sure.
But
that like built the foundation.
For now, exactly. Like you was getting there. Like okay, we see. Like he pioneered that shit. You can't knock it though. Like with that, slow it down and. Like you say, the wordplay, like the play on words, like him doing that and Surf with the subtitles too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They both kind of, you feel me?
QP, Con, and then Surf for sure. Like
they definitely like bring that wordplay to the game. On the real.
Slow it down.
Somebody asked, "Is this first Slow It Down?" I'm like, I feel like he was doing that early on.
The first
right?
Slow It Down was versus T-Rex. Summer Madness 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
When he's like, slow it down. That was the first time he did it. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But he also had that whole thing about T-Rex being a male nurse.
Like, I like vaguely remember that. Yeah.
T-Rex was also fucking fire in that. That battle's super good. I like that battle.
Yo, Rex in the small room. Ooh.
Yeah.
Has he been? He ain't been announced though, right? Like, but that's just like I just remember seeing Daylight going off about like the December 9th event and that whole like that whole new atmosphere or whatever that they're going for.
Rex would
like,
be great. Rex would be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, B Magic Ave is fucking fire in there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They just announced Chef Trez versus Chess.
Is there like one battle left to announce or something?
There's 6 battles in the card. I don't know how many have been announced, but I think the one that I'm most excited for hasn't been announced.
Yeah.
So.
I think you said something, or somebody said something about it online.
Yep.
Yeah. That's dope.
Down, I just dissed you. I said have your niggas jump me and get a couple of black guys. Nigga, how do you want it? I could click it or jig it. Either way, when I strike it, I'll get this boy caught when I pick it.
Yeah, I ain't get that one.
Click it or jig it.
Yeah, jig it.
Like shoots a gun.
Yeah.
Yo, he jigged that for
jig it on you. Jig it on you.
Like Will Smith.
Get real. I can't get jiggy with this gun.
Either way, when I strike, y'all gonna get this boy caught when I pick it. Nigga, even if we bring the fist in, if I said, you know what time it is, you will get clocked in a second by our hands, then a minute. Nigga, we can get it poppin'. Soon as I get 2 texts, I'm coming out the Jersey like Dennis Rodman.
Dude, that wide angle is not doing Con any favors at all, dude.
Yo, what kind of boots are those? Like Gore-Tex?
Yeah, they stick out a lot. I keep going to it, you know.
Yeah, all I can see is the tongue on them joints.
That 2012 gear.
Yeah, I look like shit.
Boots got duck face. Hey, shout out to Little Father Figure.
Thank you, man.
Yo, Surf, we can take it, there ain't no telling what I do. You gon' find out that I'm good with the left and the right too. I'm the one who he's dreading here, so you better just always keep it rap like Erykah Badu. Surf, how'd you get out of jail twice? So fast for gun charges. That's cause this nigga was a rat. You are an informant, the worst type nigga. I hate snitches with my soul. You deserve to die, nigga. Cause you tell Jersey police who's wearing the blue and red who will shoot the lead to get him locked down with a ball and chain like a newlywed. I mean, just to get a pill, anything that's on his chest, he'll cough it up. That's how we know that suit fits.
like those gentlemen.
Like that, like, yeah, I like that.
Nigga, I wish you were dead. Your niggas behind you make it worse.
Shake his hand.
I wish you were
dead. Good sir.
Nigga, I wish you were dead. Your niggas behind you make it worse. I would've said you official if they gave you a whistle. I should leave your brains on the rug, rats, when I raise that Tommy like Stewie Pickles. That especially goes for this rat that talks to the boys like Stuart Little. Nigga, you give out more statements than MasterCard. These are proven facts. You make real niggas lose all hope when you doing that. See, that's just like Master Splinter. I mean, and we all remember that sewer rat. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I said we all remember that sewer rat. Nigga, you get it? Nigga, you get it? You get it?
That was one of them. Everybody didn't come on. You didn't have to slow that one down. Yeah. We knew that's what you was doing.
We got it the first time.
It's your life. You better roll out when them deuces clap. Looking at me with them snake eyes, you're gonna see a couple die when I'm shooting crap. You should have predicted it. Tsunami's looking shaky, baby. Where'd you get that subtitle shit from, Surf? Daddy, pussy. Your whole block done told you. You are my son. I should scold you. And you stealing will only make somebody like me pop this on you.
Jesus Christ. I think he's lightweight, kind of ODing on the slow.
Yo, no, this one is amazing though. The head jerk.
Yeah, the way he did that was like, you know, one of them wrestling
He
moves.
lobed right there.
Yeah, he blew steals.
Yeah.
Boston told you, you are my son. I should scold you. And you stealing will only make somebody like me pop this on you. I said you stealing will only make somebody like me pop this on you. See, that's the problem with this bum. He took SONS whole shit and just involved it into one.
It almost works that he keeps doing it because it's like, you know, like when you take a joke and it's like, oh, it's funny, and it's like, all right, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny. All right, it's funny.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like that, especially with the.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this bum. He took SONS whole shit and just involved it into one. That's why your whole battle style was like Father's Day. Cause all your presents, you got it from a son. But he don't even do it right. Ain't nobody gonna fear him. It's a good thing you put those rhymes in subtitles cause nobody wanna hear them. Like subtitles ain't the same. That's why he named himself Surf, because he riding a nigga wave. Slow it down in subtitles. That shit is more than a slight stretch. You bit my style, you bit my bars. Now you getting your mic checked. Nigga, you scared of sun. So we know you just like a vampire. We know it's something you gonna bite next. Nigga, I like text and I'm booked.
Somebody's in the crowd's like, slow it down. Like,
they
were like,
yeah,
exactly.
Son. So we know you just like a vampire. We know it's something you gonna bite next. Nigga, I like text and I'm fucking them. I ain't staring hard when I say that I'm mugging them. 2 pistols. Silencers on when I'm dumping them. I know you fear a con. That's a lie if you think you Quran after I muzzle them. Shit! So Smack, you gave me a nigga that chokes in ciphers when he's spitting rhymes? How was he supposed to be the champ and gave me the shoe when he can't even finish lines? Everything you drop is garbage, you should get it litified. So before you do your rounds saying how you drip the 9 and you so real with those crippin' lines, remember, in order for you to be on real nigga time, you first have to be a real nigga. Time!
good first round though. Like that's
It
a
really
tough first
was.
round to beat. Like he was consistent.
It was really he had jokes,
and
he had bars to slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down.
Wordplay.
Yeah, like it was
Performance too.
Exactly. Yeah, he had it all on key though. He did that pretty much everything.
Yeah, Con was gassing.
Look in my eyes, Con. I hope you can see that G in me. You right. I wasn't in Detroit with that shotgun, but I did have that D with me. But first off, for me even taking this shit, now I'm lying.
I do like that Surf does rebuttals, so that's cool. You know, his rebuttal against K-Shine was super dope.
So hold on. So that round started around 5 something?
Yeah, it was 5-minute rounds.
Like 5.5 minutes?
But with reaction and shit.
Right.
I mean, like...
So it was like 12,
that was a long
40.
round.
So it was like a little 7 minutes or something like that. All right. Dope. I was just checking. I wasn't criticizing.
But first off, for me even taking this shit, nah, I'm lying, you deserve this. But I bought my Lucky Eagle, guess who's standing under the bird shit? No. I told Smack book surfing Con for the competition. I write the perfect composition to sleep them in a calm position. Now, what you trapping? Spikes? What you put work in? Louis? Something leads me to believe you the family guy, Stewie, but we in this bitch. I can feel that 40 licking both legs and I ain't got chasers after the shots. Fuck, I need to put it in subtitles or something. He with his bitch. I let that 40 lick in both legs so I don't gotta chase after the shots.
That's more complex than the slow.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was more complex than the slow.
Because it was like ultra, it meant like literally two different things.
Right. But it's, I mean, it's, saying a line and then saying a word and running it back with the word play. But
a lot of cons though, it's like I already figured out what he meant.
Right.
Okay, didn't you mean that the first time?
well, not only that, I think order comes into play again too, or why that's even more impressive. Coming after Conceited, making such a big deal about his slow it down, and then starting at the top of your round with that. You know? Whereas if it was opposite order, he's coming in with something, and then Conceited starts off like he did. It almost is looked at like rebuttal-ish.
That's true.
On the real, for real.
Yeah.
Like telling them, because he kind of said that in his first, like, where you get your subtitles from and all that.
Right.
He come out with it.
Just,
out the gate, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
like, I'm not going to not do it. I'm not going to, you know what I mean?
And see, I don't know, like, it's similar like a mug on the real. It is similar, but like you say, it's still kind of different because his is more like a, I don't know, like Conceited is more like a play on the word more than it's like the whole scheme of it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like y'all thought I was saying that, but I'm saying this, and his is more like you know what I'm saying? Like a different way that he put it in that whole
I feel
first,
like he
you know
leveled it up. For sure.
Exactly. Like
I think it derives from the same idea of translating a wordplay and a scheming wordplay, but that right there made the rest.
It's like a different level. Like this is, you know what I mean. This is level 1 and this level 2. Not the not con shit though, because it's still fire. But like you could tell the difference in probably you know what I'm saying, preparation or the way they think about, you know what I'm saying, putting it together.
Definitely, I agree. It's definitely this. I feel like a stepped up version, lightweight. Made it his own.
I let that 40 fuck, I need to put it in subtitles or something. He with his bitch. I let that 40 lick in both legs so I don't gotta chase after the shots. Real recognize real. I can see if he tough in his eyes. Nothing can save you from these things. Nothing but God. This shit heavy. I gotta lift it up from the side. I get him all 5 like I'm getting up with the guys. I wish you would, nigga.
Shout out Rory.
Could go swing for swing if you could, nigga. What you about to say? Jersey lost the Nets? Good, nigga. The best shooter still in my hood, nigga.
Pre-battle game hard.
Come on.
Rory Leland.
Tell me how your SIGs burst. How you don't get me for rhymes, though, with 2 9s. About that big one-shot pump that'll fold like a futon. Before you get the front about how you real and do crime, this is nothing like Detroit. You can spare us with them Sioux lines. But you know what? I believe you would surf in Frank's Ocean. You some old cat leather blouse type, unbuttoned with your tank showing. I mean, I could be hospitable and hospital you, get him a bed then. So even if you are G, 3 of you laying there with red skin. O said, what you think they gonna find? I said, whatever them cops detect. Suge said they all out of max. I said, whatever them cops detect. Check. Real rap. Smack said kind one rack. I'm like, why? I mean, he's kind, but shit.
What I gotta do? Buy a round of Modella for you? Surge T. Chill.
Shout out Surge, thank you.
I'm and that's blasphemy, but if the bread right hit my line and y'all gonna watch me nail your dog backwards to a cross like God. You ain't gotta ask where I'm from. Jersey, bitch, and all them bullshit stories. You probably got them from that Jersey bitch. Am I mad? Hell nah, that's Jersey shit. I took everything. They ain't never gave Jersey shit. Lesson 1, you can't be mad if bitches tell. It happens a lot. I keep a heavy trigger finger, so I clap till it stop, and if I gotta let it go, then I'ma clap till he drop, pow! I felt like Kobe, how word got back to the block after the shots. Pow, Kobe, Howard, back to the block, you see my angle, that 40 got a big
Stupid. Yo, and his delivery and rap ability too, man. Surf is, he's one of the few that makes fire music too, you know what I mean? Like, and you can, I can hear it, you know, like in his
conviction,
delivery,
the way he deliver it,
and just his flow, exactly.
Like you can feel like his bars when he's spitting them. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's different. It's like cause Khan, he got fire bars, like, you know what I'm saying, and then it's like Surf, he coming with fire, but then you also got that like a little bit vibe with it behind it too. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure. Like there's sometimes when I react, or like when I'm like, to lines that if anybody else said them, I'd be like, it's a reach. But with Surf, because of the performance of in the you know, the delivery behind it or whatever, it's just like, you know, it works. He's got a certain X factor about him, you know.
Straight up.
Back to the block, you see my angle, that 40 got a beat.
That's Surge T. Shout out.
Kobe Howard, back to the block, you see my angle, that 40 got a beak nose, I introduce you to the triangle. They said you was a puncher, you look more like a speed bag. Slow it down, I just dissed you. Hey, Goods, that's how you hurt a son with the Lakers. Steve Nash. I mean, I could have a bad impression of you, correct?
Conceited was like, Redden.
Yeah.
He was like,
eye roll.
He hit him with the little eye roll. Yeah, he was sassy there. Sassafras.
Whatever.
Hello, look.
Steve Nash. I mean, I could have a bad impression of you. Correct me if I speak wrong, but basically, I ain't got time for your kid games. You want to jump? Go ahead and leapfrog. And even if y'all did have that work in that kitchen, we cook better. Another son. Well, welcome to the twilight new moon. You fucking with some wolves, Bella. A few dineros and the little homies that treat him like a good fella. It's about being great, the best, never taking shorts. It ain't hard to ball. How the fuck they get in the club? Who carding y'all? And that nigga from St. Louis? I would pull his card and all. But no, we don't mention lames, cause we was silenced or sub-tweeting with them birds way before them Twitter games. I mean, your friends look like tough guys.
See, that was Surf saying he looks like a bird. Because of the because of the think about it. Because of the beanie. You know what I'm saying?
He got deep, you know what I'm saying?
He's freestyling right now.
Way before them Twitter games. I mean, your friends look like tough guys. I would hope they wouldn't let us jump the man. Shit, I wouldn't even shoot them, just give them that headbutt. They won't ever lend another hand. Brother man Hey, brother, man, you in some deep shit. Cause I ain't even done yet. Deep this, sitting in the bushes, he don't know he getting snaked on. Sawing off Mossberg, K-Shine face on. X-Factor hat, no big T, he getting staked on. Bunch of steel clacking like I'm trying to put weights on. You look like a different nigga from the one that I was tweeting. You look like a different nigga from the one that I was tweeting. Actually, you don't even look like.
I wish I would have seen it from like
the other angle.
The closer but up front angle, you know? The breaking the 180 rule, B.
Type of nigga I beef with, seem pretty fresh bitches like you, why would I want to kill y'all? Nah, you that nigga I saved like, yo, chill y'all. And so what if I'm whooping your ass, bitch? Fight back. Other option, a gun or run, but that 9 to pill like it's trying to get his life back. Ask about me, I be roaming for the pasta.
That was crazy. The in the video sounded like my voice. Like going close to the mic, I was kind of like thrown off. Like,
get his life back. Ask about me, I be roaming for the pasta. They'll find you in an alleyway, moaning for the doctor. Pull up on him on the freeway, stolen in the Honda, long arm, down sim, flip him over the divider. Fuck y'all waiting for that subtitle, long arms, that'll send them flipping over the divider. What's your confession? Usher, that you not really a midget? Well, we Chris Brown bitches, this could be your last weekend. One push of a digit, this ain't love and hip hop. I doubt that K-Mish shells when it's spitting. But you, Trey Songz, he gon' wish he never did it. Catch him coming down the stairs, I tell a homie like, shh, shh. Think it's a game till you are in the middle of that, shh, shh. See, I'm way too advanced for these niggas.
Hey, someone said the cuts every 2 seconds is annoying. Not obviously just an opinion, but is there like some kind of, you know, film sort of strategies or golden rules on cuts, or it just kind of depends on?
Nah, I feel like they're just kind of cutting whenever it's a bar, like every bar they cut, because that's like easy to do. It's kind of like on a beat you cut with the drum snare hits.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. It's
right, yeah. I was just curious because someone said
it makes
that.
you like subconsciously you keep up with it. You're like, okay, you know, there's gonna be a cut there, but I can agree that there's no reason to cut. You know, you could stay on any one of these angles the whole time.
Yeah. I think it makes it visually interesting. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like I hadn't noticed that. I just seen someone said that, so I was just curious if there was some sort of.
They're cutting a lot, but it's not a big deal.
Right.
Gang till you are in the middle of that. See, I'm way too advanced for these niggas, and it hurt. Like that last bar, for instance, you are in the middle of that. That's church. Oh.
What's next? Yeah, I think that's one. I think I gotta give Surf that.
I think so too.
And Khan's verse was fire too,
but like substance, like the delivery, like I felt like he kind of like won over the crowd a little bit more too. You know what I'm saying? I think he shifted the energy in the room to where it was like after that round, it was kind of like, Surf got it. Like even right now, it felt like he wanted in the building watching.
Yeah,
like,
word up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's super on point.
And they had about the same amount of time. It was like 6 minutes, you know, ish.
But I ain't mad at somebody give it to Khan in the first round though, because it was close like that.
Yeah, it was close. I
think the factor come in that who goes second in a round like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Conceited would have went second, I probably would have remembered and Edge did to him because I remember what he said.
Man, order is a very important thing, like in close, especially in close battles, you know, because if we both score the same according to like we're watching a battle and you know both battlers are the same, we're gonna edge it to the second guy every time because it's just right. It's right. What's there? You know, it's what you remember
recently.
Yeah.
Like when I don't know, I always like to go second, but like I be times where I be like when they ask, I'll be like, man, I'm about to just go first, but then I catch myself like, nah.
I never done that.
Like, nah, go ahead. Go.
There's only been like one time I've talked about it, but like otherwise, I'm like second every time.
You know what I mean? Like I say, the way I craft my thirds, I always want to end it on the bang. Like if I go first, I wouldn't mind, but if I'm gonna choose, I'm like anybody battling me, just know I'm making you go first. If it's heads and tails, and I win.
One of the two times I might have talked about it on it, but one of the two times the last one, I decided to go first. So like, made it was against Pat Stay.
Okay.
But the thing is he got to choose the order anyway, and I know for a fact he was gonna make me go first. So right when they're like, "Yo, as the champion, he gets the opportunity to choose," I'm like, "I'll go first." He was gonna make me go first anyway. But the crowd was kind of like, "Oh."
That's the crazy thing though. The crowd, like when you take first though, it's like they feel like you like, oh,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was definitely gonna make me anyway. But I just did it just to be like, no, you don't get to choose. I'm choosing.
He's like with Rock and Surf when they said I couldn't gun bomb, and it's like, it Don DeMarco, like he didn't even finish the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, hold up, man. When you go first and you choose, it's like you get some little extra points, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he get an extra point, but like, you lost this round. Surf got it, man.
Definitely. People saying laggy out of sync is just keep running, or
just keep running.
How are you from Newark, New Jersey, the place that never been scared, but you rep Rolling 60 or Los Angeles gang and you've never been there? All right, who created it? Who formed this? When was it started? Who's the A-Trade gangster? None of them questions he can answer neither. I bet you if y'all ask him.
He just asked him, he answered the first question, and then all of a sudden he's like, okay, I'm just going to breeze through these. He's like, you're not giving me a chance.
He didn't even give him a chance. It looked like he wanted to answer him, too.
Yeah, he's like, well, and then it's another, he's like, oh, wait.
You've never been, you rep Rolling 60 or Los Angeles gang and you've never been there. All right, who created it? Who formed this? When was it started? Who's the A-Trade gangster? None of them questions he can answer neither. I bet you if y'all ask him what is a Hoover, he'll probably tell you it's a vacuum cleaner. But for some reason, that's the shit he gonna stay claiming.
Hey, Surf's got good defense too, though. Like when he just looks unimpressed.
But
like,
damn,
man,
like you feel me?
Yeah, like after he's like, he can't answer nothing. He's like.
Like, I'm trying to.
Yeah, slow it down. Slow it down. You just dissed me. Let me answer.
He like the homies right here, man. We was in LA last week. What we tripping?
7 questions in. He's like, wait, I just wait.
Y'all ask him what is a Hoover, he'll probably tell you it's a vacuum cleaner.
Someone said, G. Golly Willikers said, Con, worst interviewer
he dissing him
ever.
right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for people watching, like, he giving the middle finger with the gang sign to the hood that he said. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because the hood he said don't get along with that in gang terms. You know what I'm saying? With people that's watching, neighborhood and Hoover, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't promoting gang violence and none of that. All people should get along, all gangs. But that's what he doing with that middle finger and that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he letting them know, like, nah, I know what that is. You know, I don't think it's no vacuum cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ask him what is a Hoover, he'll probably tell you it's a vacuum cleaner. But for some reason, that's the shit he gonna stay claiming. Knowing damn well in jail you was Clay Aiken, used to drop the soap on purpose to say he be gangbanging. They was like, look at Surf, this dirty.
The look on Surf's face, like, oh,
he was waiting on that fall.
He be gangbanging. They was like, look at Surf, this dirty but pretty ass nigga. You came home, Suge put you under his titties ass nigga. That really fat, you really black, iffy ass niggas. Boy in the hood, I heard shotgun pop and kills you from the back. You old Ricky ass nigga. Now a lot of y'all
he kind of went OD on the gay shit.
That's so weird when people are like, you do this and like describe it in like explicit detail. And it's like you're literally you thought of this.
You're sitting down like, okay, what would I think as someone that isn't me? Because I would never think.
I would never think that, but I'm thinking it right now.
And I'm gonna put it down in detail.
Word.
Pause.
Now a lot of y'all is like, come on, Conceited, stop the lying. But it's the truth. His name shows you Ray John will always have cocks behind him. Nigga, I'll cock the iron and dump it. Let a nigga test it. 5 go to the chambers, cases drop. Now I'ma show him justice. I'll make them all rise when I squeeze it off, and you'll leak for sure. You better bail if I see jury. It appeal. I bang hammers like a judge in one trial. Get your people's court. I'll let the heaters torch and send him to hell with blameless. I slide shells and hammers and he can catch the steel like surveillance cameras.
I like it when he said he had his eyes closed too, like he still had with the light. Look at this face right here. That's his whole performance. It's like little lip bites and he's got the selfie style.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. That's why it's crazy though. Like, you know what I mean? People, you just be on set. Cause I couldn't do that up there. Like, I think that'll fuck my career off. If I'm up there just doing like mad crazy faces and shit.
Like every little click is a different.
Then he can catch the steel like surveillance cameras.
Y'all didn't hear that? Surveillance cameras. I'm talking surveillance cameras. Yeah, he got that like surveillance cameras. Y'all tripping. Yeah. Candid camera, hidden camera.
Damn, I got this camera for hidden camera footage at home. I'm thinking about right now.
Catch the steal. How many of y'all caught that steal? Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Steal that Walmart, he's gonna catch you. he like, look at him though. Hey, that's
oh my
a cold
God.
shot right
that face. That fucking face.
Hey, we finna make a meme when you real.
Yes.
When you just at
Let's
home
go,
thinking about them
Con.
surveillance cameras.
Let's
you know
go.
what I'm saying? It's real. When somebody call you and tell your house getting robbed and you remember you got surveillance cameras. Yeah, them busters going to jail. He got that look on his face. Like, yeah, they ain't getting away with this. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Goddamn, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's
Now he has been in
Yo, for the record, we ain't hating.
Yeah, no, we ain't hating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we showing love. It's really funny. The bar was fire on the real. Catch the steal, like, so come on, man.
We talking about the performance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Shakespearean.
Shakespearean. You know what I mean?
held and slammed. You even held your own, nigga. Heard you got a couple strikes in the pen. You bold, nigga. Nah, if he got a couple strikes in the pen, you bold, nigga. Surf, you not a rope, nigga. That's why he's fucking scared. It'll go bad if you don't put a lid on it like Tupperware. Nigga, these clips I got is not for cutting hair. That's Tampa Bay. Anywhere you at, I'm bucking there. You better stop all that false tripping up in here. Soon as I see that flag, I'm picking up that big nose like Double Dare.
That's crazy, boy.
Now everybody open up your ears and hear how the story goes. For us to see that you not popping, you ain't gotta be on the Maury show. I open rounds just for the cream. That's an Oreo. And that shit'll put cocks through the wall like the glory hole.
Damn.
Back at it with the flex again.
That shit'll put cocks through the wall like the glory hole. And if you with your bitch, you ought to tell your shorty go. And you also better leave, bro, cause I got a Taurus. And with this Cancer, I will Capricorn and give you a horoscope. Now this shit must be all a joke. You got 10 people at your shows. You call that Tory? You said you retired from this bullshit, now you back. Okay, he think he Jordan. Without me, you wouldn't sell nothing. You battled Big T, and there was like 10 people applauding. But why couldn't Ray John sell ticks if he's such a Boston? Out walk walk in his house and let that 40 smoking. Catch him while he's home alone and let it clap on his face like Macaulay Culkin. Surf, you joking, nigga? You ain't loking, nigga? Only blue seas you know about is that ocean, nigga. Now Joe Button.
Yo, he totally lost his his report, his credit with the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fools would be rocking with him normally just on these little like jabs. You know what I mean? But it's just dead ass silent.
Dead,
like
too.
he kind of lost him.
And then kind of like, I don't know, he could have kind of probably cut some of it short too, but you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of still going. It's like, all right, man, get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? You done said something like, you know what I mean? But now you getting like some of them jabs you could have kept for next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
You pushing
Get to the hay.
yeah, get to the hay.
haymakers.
I was just finna say that though, like you know when you getting to that point when you get them, like they still trying to fuck with you, but now they just like, we catching it, but we ain't going crazy for it no more. Like,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
like,
I'm
all
saying?
right.
It's the music coming on at the Grammys or the Dave Chappelle wrap it up.
Shit,
like, all right, wrap it up.
You know about is that ocean, nigga. Now Joe
ain't give him
Button,
nothing for that one.
my nigga, at least that's what I thought. But now he's guilty on many accounts. This nigga be recording our phone conversations. Now you let a snitch stay in your house? You should be ashamed, no doubt. Why do you feel you have to be fam with the rat just because your name is Mouse? And this nigga wrote Surf all bars for this battle. That's why BK stay killing y'all. I mean, I beat the shit out of ours, and then Math did it. I would say I beat Joe Button's girl, but Fab did it. Damn right you heard me, nigga. So how could Surf murk me, nigga, when me and the NBA just showed y'all Brooklyn owns you Jersey niggas? But I do see the loyalty there. But it's none of it in this faggot. In Cali, you said Joe Button is trash, and attention whore, and Jersey don't fucking need him. Then you said like no other, you and us are brothers. But then you turn your back on him with Joe for a couple of features. Well, in the streets, if your brother don't fuck with a nigga, you don't fuck with him either. Everything about you is questionable. Your loyalty, the gang you rep, what set you from. The big homie Ray Swag set trips in front of you, but you show him extra love. My nigga Cortez disrespected a blue flag in front of your face and took out a red one, and you didn't get reckless, cuz. It's well known Hitman banged them big B's, but when he's around you stay getting thugged, so that shows he's the one that's really Manny Pacquiao, cause he's always scared to test the blood. All that fake banging shit, nigga, you did enough. I'll put your seed in the dirt, see if it make a sunflower. Oh, she like makeup? Well, this Mac could give her face some gunpowder. Like, get your punk ass daddy to come in.
I will say this though, in these moments where he's like losing them and then he has a long-winded line and still doesn't, that his performance still, he doesn't like lose it. Like he doesn't look deflated.
He don't look defeated.
He can just keep, you know what I mean? Like
that is impressive.
He's still
right.
You know, performing.
He ain't doing that shit that
like
other people be doing. Like, oh, y'all ain't. Come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like, keep up. Like, oh, y'all ain't catching that.
Like seeing it on the, you'll see it on their face or body language. Like, oh, man, like have that defeated
real
tone.
talk.
But yeah, he still looks like in his mind he's winning.
Yeah, no, but see, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, kind of like. Just like coming up and more like being around it and you know what I'm saying, getting on more stages and different shit. I kind of noticed that too though. The crowd react to how they feel the battler react. You know what I'm saying? Like if they seeing you still confident, then they kind of staying
100%.
confident with you. Like, all right, man, he's still cooking. Like he ain't. Even if the round long, if he feel like he got more fire, then we gonna stay up with him.
100%.
But if he feel like he just trying to get through it, then it's like, like, all right, man, hurry up, man, go.
Next time.
Yeah, you start hearing that out in the crowd, like, oh, time, it's over.
Right? Fight back.
That's the line right there.
I could give her face some gun in the dirt, see if it make a sunflower. Oh, she like makeup? Well, this Mac could give her face some gunpowder. Like, get your punk ass daddy to come in. That nigga will get wet, no sun shower. I swear I will snatch up Sue Young if you try to rush out.
Yes, he's rigging the face.
That face still there.
He's got the selfie on winning face still.
I'm loading up them parents until my hand numb. And that shit'll pop without a grandson.
You can still laugh at the
Everything you say is makeup. That's Lancome. I'm the
Like if
type
that
of-
line would have been before his haymaker just now, it would have been awkward.
It would have been one of them dry ones again.
But because it came after, he like regained a
got
little
the
bit
trust
of credit.
again. Yeah,
Like,
he
okay,
got-
we
we know you just throwing one out there. We'll fuck with it. We'll give it the little chuckle. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's crazy how that works. You got to like build that little
Credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything you say is makeup. That's Lancome. I'm the type to reach for the handgun because I'll be quick to get foul and buck it like an and one. Nigga, name one hot bar he's gotten off. I wax him like a cotton swab. Y'all see him get served over the net like a volleyball. Flash them beads and I'm showing 2 cans like Mardi Gras. Them gat shoot and they will capsule like Tylenol. Bullets are going into your temple like the Taj Mahal. I lift pounds, spit rounds, take him down. Chris Brown, you need to stop with that bitch sound, cause only a bitch a lockpick a door like real niggas to shoot that shit down. This nigga could never show his face in Detroit, cause proofs mans they will melt you with cannons and hecklers. I swear they will cook you if they saw your face.
Cannons and hecklers?
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll heckle him from the crowd?
Well, Heckler and Koch.
Oh, the type of gun?
Yeah, it's a type. It's a type of gun.
I don't know. He uses a bunch of crazy adjectives
it's
for
true.
gun that I'm
Normally,
like, is that really?
Blicky and all
yeah, blicky
sorts
and
of
blammer. Jiggle. What did he say?
When I jig it.
When I jig a gun.
Definitely, but no, a heckler happens to be like it's like
right.
Smith and Wesson, like a heckler and Koch. There's like H&K knives and everything. It's actually a dope ass. Yeah.
This nigga could never show his face in Detroit, cause proofs mans they will melt you with cannons and hecklers. I swear they will cook you if they saw your face in a glove like Hamburger Helper.
They see your face in the glove.
Like Hamburger Helper.
Detroit. Love.
Yeah. Beatable round, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. But in all honesty,
one,
like
though.
it's still
it was still a good one.
he was teetering and he brought it back.
Yeah,
you know,
straight
sometimes when other batters hit that teeter mode,
Yeah.
it's just downhill.
Right.
But
That is
he
a good
got him
point.
back,
Super
and
good point.
so like he's not out the game.
He had enough like haymakers like to get him over again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like enough of those fire.
Well
little,
timed
like,
too.
Time,
Like, they were
right,
needed when like that big one. I forgot which one it was, but when that hit, it was needed. You know what I mean? It
brought
was
him
like,
back.
oh, you're losing. Oh, okay, all right.
We back.
Yeah, and it was not too much longer to go, and he still had some jabs throughout at the end. But I think beatable.
Yeah, on the real. That for sure. It can be beat.
Let's see. I don't remember this battle really. I mean, I definitely watched it a few times, but I can't remember like
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I
The
remember
lines and
watching
that.
it though. Yeah.
Yep.
I definitely remember both of their first rounds. Like I remember him with all the little Ray John Cox flips and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I remember
exactly.
5 years
Yeah.
ago. Long time. So
Yeah, half a decade.
understandable.
Right? Yeah.
I come at your whole crew neck. I make you bitches look hood. I guess Joe Buddy's rubbed off. I make all you bitches look good. But pause, time. Listen, it's serious. Hilarious. You had your date.
With the rebuttal, it's just kind of like, all right, chill.
Yeah.
To himself, he's like,
But
all right,
nobody
pause.
doing nothing. Like,
He
he telling
It's
people
quiet.
to chill. It's quiet.
Calm down. Hold on.
Hold on, that wasn't nothing. Y'all going too crazy right now. Hold up. My man in the front. My man, keep it down. You're going way crazy right now. You doing what you doing a lot.
He like whispered the rebuttal.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you said Joe. All right, hold on.
Yeah, he knew it was some bullshit.
So anyways,
On the real, he knew it was some bullshit. I don't think that's how he meant to say it.
Hey, that's
I
the
make
worst
all
part
y'all
about
bitches look good. Like, wait, hold on, how did he make? Oh wait, that was kind of
yeah.
gay. That was kind of gay. Like,
I hate that
when
rebuttals come out all fucked up. It happens to me all the time. I'm like, it's perfectly worded in my head, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna freestyle the setup, and then I'm thinking about the setup and kind of lose where it's supposed to end, and like the timing's weird, or you know what I mean. I fuck up a word or stutter a little bit. I'm like, fuck. Anyways. Here's my written round.
Let me get back into my round, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Dog, I make all you bitches look good. But pause, time. Listen. You had your dick.
Facts.
On the back.
Pause. Facts.
Yeah, for real, though.
It's serious. Hilarious. You had your dick. Pause. On the back. Pause. Of another man's head. Pause. Which leads me to believe you'll get hit from the back on another man's bed. Pause. Like, just listen. You had your dick on the back of another man's head. Which leads me to believe, pause, that you'll get hit from the back on another man's bed. Now, aside from the bars for a second, I'm just trying to see where your brain at.
Well, it's kind of like, yeah.
Like, the real. He gave
another man's head.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe, pause, that you'll get hit from the back on another man's bed. Now, aside from the bars for a second, I'm just trying to see where your brain at. You over 21, not a cheerleader, and had your legs wrapped around another grown man's head. Explain that. You can't, so don't. That's gay. Who you fucking kidding? If your naked face ass had a mustache, I'd punch you in it. And fuck your swag, pussy. We don't do it for no motherfucking Louis hats. Cause I've been to a place where ain't no motherfucking Louis at. And them same OGs that taught me never change when you win it said just cause he looked like he get it don't mean he got it. The ones that usually have it, you never really could spot it. And the ones that flash ain't got enough or they dumb so they don't hide it. Question. If all your money on your outfit, then what the fuck is in your pocket? Oh, you cool cause you dressed for the awards? What you want, an Oscar? Let's play Swear to God. Swear to God on your mother, you wasn't battling and working at Red Lobster.
He's like, nah.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear about how you spray and clap the mags. But I just might believe you if you say you cracked the crab.
It's like that battle where he like call out where he live at or something. I think now
not what these fans don't know. It's
well, he's referencing Con versus Arsenal, where he's like, you don't do drive-by shooting. You say, sit down while bus moving. Like that shit, you know.
Against when I battled Conceited, I said this whole shit about you work at. It gives me PTSD. But no, I was like, said something about him working at Olive Garden.
Oh yeah.
And you literally see him say Red Lobster. Like you see him go Red. Yeah, swear to God. Because I'm like, I heard you work at, like, you're a Nazi, you work at Olive, I'll serve you a la carte. This motherfucker, real life, he works at the Olive Garden. Goes, like, he says Red Lobster. I'm like,
that's amazing.
You got it wrong, man. I know Olive Garden.
I work at the seafood. Yeah, the same owners own the one.
Cheese biscuits.
Not the roll. Not the breadsticks. Yeah, breadsticks. But yeah, so it's funny because he's kind of reacting soon, like.
Giving out coffins.
Like, so
not what these fans don't know is Reggie here is from Miami with the Dolphins. Tell him, Reginald. Don't worry, I'll do it. I was getting ready for this lesson. I started stretching, started looking, searched your name on YouTube and noticed all your battles, your hometown said Brooklyn. Now, when I think of hometown, I think caught my first charge, got my first pussy, bought my first tool there. Not your family visit the city, you move in the summers or move there. We track, we hang, we bang, skipped a few classes, but safe to say we went to school there. Now I wonder which Brooklyn hood going to McCon had his heat blowing. Where your tool at? Where you went to school at? Tilden, Wingate, Prospect Heights, James
It's on Red Lobster.
Boys and girls, Canarsie, Sheephead Bay, Midwood, you ain't from no fucking New York. What's wrong with Miami if you live good? And you ain't even from no fucking Miami. You from Pembroke Pond. That's a 20-30 minute drive. Look at this bars on top of bars. If your family foundation is lies. You went to Charles Flanagan High, Reginald. Accept it. A real man's what told me once your cards get pulled, your hands is what you left with. You know nothing about what you rap about. That is not G. And that hater that told you about me, that is not me. Why you paying so much attention to a life that is not free? I don't glorify shit, because if I ain't get them, they would have got me. You went to war with Bricks, Heartless, and Fox. That ain't real clever. Just like a conceited bitch. Hang around a bunch of corny bitches to feel better.
He keeps turning around.
Yes, sir.
Spray and dump the heat. Cause real niggas know you only as real as the company you keep. Hey! But this the nigga I'm supposed to fear? Can't even look over my shoulder clear. You look like a runner. Lift your chin up. Hold it there. You mortal. Well, if Khan back, I'm gonna let that scorpion scream, get over here. But you from Brooklyn, right? Well, I got some niggas that's notorious for work. They little me's. Y'all better pray he got faith, or Sir Rock a vest puffy enough he won't feel ease. Keep it moving. That's Kim. One call and he will bleed. My little Crips off real shit. That could be a big death from them little C's. Jersey.
He's had too much emotion. I feel like that was a relatively shorter round, but maybe it was.
I feel like it was shorter.
Yeah. But he just had too much fluctuation in his round to not win it. Like, you know, he hit more notes.
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I mean? Like, he was yelling, screaming on him, talking to him. Like, he had the haymaker of the battle so far with the what school you go to shit.
Yeah, he kind of got personal with him, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, so it's like if the personal real and all the shit, it kind of make you take a point like, man, he said, you know what I mean, what's good, all that, if you lying, you know what I'm saying?
That's a private school.
Yeah, that's kind of what that round reminded me of, like, it's kind of hard to...
His real name is Reginald.
Yeah.
Gangster. His real name is Reginald.
Damn near felt like he said he went to Cranbrook or something.
Right.
He said something like that, but now I don't know. It was close though because this round was shorter. It kind of like Khan gave you more material to kind of like digest. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like Surf was straight to the point. Like my style, like the way I like rap, I'm on 2-0, but like at the same time, I could see, like, you know what I mean, kind of getting that round in the way.
I think it's the difference between, like, Khan, like, the way both those rounds came off to me was, like, Khan had a bunch of lines. And a bunch of, like, okay, I'm battling. And Surf had a verse, Surf had, like, this complete work that worked better together in itself that didn't necessarily have the, you know, like, oh, this is the punchline, this is that, but he's like talking to him, and it was one sort of concise thought, you know what I mean?
Up.
It was more of just like, almost like I could picture him just writing that in order front to back, whereas Khan's was a little more, might have been pieced together and memorized, you know what I mean?
I definitely get what you're saying. It's like, because even though Khan attacking him and like kind of getting personal with the Suda Feds and different shit, like it's still like random punch, you know what I'm saying? Put
has
together.
Little chunks you can tell were put together, made together,
exactly.
You know. But his Khan style in general is sort of like that.
Just,
you know what I mean?
Boom, boom, punch. I'm gonna throw it, come from over here with one, come from over. Surf was kind of like boom, each one, it's coming another one.
Yeah,
boom.
it's like one verse that goes together. All the thoughts are
all the way to the end.
Yeah, exactly. There's like a beginning, middle, and end.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was probably. I feel like it was probably closer at a, you know, when it came out, but
then now, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Basically, like what we were saying earlier.
For sure.
Khan is someone who's like style doesn't necessarily age that well when you look at, but not to take anything away because of the influence his style had at the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's like sort of one of those stepping stones.
It's like basically like what he got is like we said earlier. It's fire, and like, you know what I'm saying. And even if he come back now, he probably he's dope enough to like adjust and be, you know what I'm saying, still be fire right now. It won't sound how he sounded on this battle because he doing Wildin' Out, so he's still, you know what I'm saying, keeping his pen fresh and whatnot. But it's kind of like how people like Pac and like stuff like that. But then like you'll hear Rakim or Big Daddy Kane or something, you kind of like, okay, yeah, Big Daddy Kane, he was dope for his era that whole time, but right now, one of them songs ain't just the same kind of vibe, you know what I mean? But like if you put it in context for that time, you like, nah, this was fire, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, and then you got somebody like Rakim who flow kind of can like, it's like, even though it happened back then, you can play it now and still listen to the verse and be like, all right, nah, he can still keep up with what's going on. Like, and that's kind of
a little more, can translate across eras a little easier, for sure. I agree.
So you stole my subtitles from me, so is your name Flip next? Yeah. You gonna move on? See, if I was you, I would have said I keep that tool on and y'all would think I'm Kimball Walker, how I'm shooting at you, Con. But you not nice like that. Imagine Surf trying to clap the game.
Say that's like something that I had? Yeah. I think Surf was like, that's something that I had or something.
But you not nice like that. Think I'm Kimball Walker, how I'm shooting at you, Con. But you not nice like that. Imagine Surf trying to clap them hammers. When that fire ring, you ain't getting up from the dirt. You ain't Captain Planet. If what I grip starts to click like Adam Sandler, then that pump can light up like a jack-o'-lantern. See, now I know the sound of his bad, but I also got a meter that'll get you around like a cab. Go ahead, try to run. You gonna hear pow, pow from the mag. See, that's that bull. I don't know what you heard. If it's beef, this cat'll put the cow to your cat. Now that I'm mad, I'm ending this shit. Behind bars, you could get your mugshot. That's the criminal pick. Mr. Rage on Cops. You're not really a crip. You an actor. You need to get in the flick. You don't get props from the set. You need to stick to the script. Your life's a movie theater, cinema clip. I said your life's a movie theater, cinema clip. I'll put dick in his bitch. She got that awesome puss. I made a Kareem like Abdul-Jabbar, so when I scored, it was off the hook. She was like, damn, Conceited. Thank you, Paul.
He got that awesome puss.
I made a... I'll put dick in his bitch. She got that awesome puss. I made a Kareem like Abdul-Jabbar, so when I scored, it was off the hook.
That was pretty hard.
Yeah, on the real.
She got that awesome puss.
Yeah, straight up. She got that awesome.
I made a Kareem. Well, I give dick to a bitch. I made a Kareem. So when I scored, it was off the hook.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's dope.
That was
straight up.
She was
like a late girl was good.
I deemed her worthy of giving her the magic.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
And we caused a lot of rambus.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
When I scored, it was off the hook. She was like, damn, Conceited. Thank you, Paul. Then I put my tip in her mug like a thank you jar.
What I can say though about him, like you say about him pioneering so much shit, is like he has so many punchlines and shit that he make it hard for people that rap now. Like a lot of shit is outdated because he done said so much shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? On the radio.
He said a million different variations of like every bar you could
you could think of.
And all the most simplest shit that it's like
the first shit that come to your head if you try to think it, you're like, damn, hold on, somebody said it. Yeah. On the radio.
For sure. I feel like Magic's kind of like that too. I'm like, man, because he's punching every single bar, even in the set.
Like, you know, he done said something.
Every dinner, every punch I write, I'm like, did Magic say something like this? Straight up. I'm like, probably.
That's
well.
Real.
Yeah.
Like,
Simpsons did it.
I didn't hear him say it. I didn't hear him say it. Fuck that.
I can't remember, so fuck it.
But before we go, like, all right, so but then say that's what like when people say people be stealing lines, like some people actually really just got the same thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But you can kind of tell sometimes where somebody heard something and then was like, all right, he said this, I'm gonna
read fast.
Not super obvious when people fucking straight up just bite it, but when it's like you have the same thought. It's also pretty obvious.
It's all
too,
pretty obvious too. Like like you know what, man? Because I mean, like you say, we all living in the same world. So if you gonna rap a current event, you gonna pretty much hear about the same current event, and you
rap
about
certain
a basketball.
Of the way people are gonna even flip punches at this point. What's the first thing that's gonna come to you? You know what I mean? Like that's just pretty similar because we're all experiencing this shit at the same time, watching the same battle, being influenced by the same shit. Yeah. So it's like if we're gonna hit a reference, most likely someone might be writing
just like I'm telling you, when the same day I battled Av and B-Dot battled EK, and he got up there and he said something like, no, something that we're gonna jump you like double dutch or something like when he said, I'm in my head like, damn, I got a line like that later, but I'm like, shit, I'm saying it's already in mind. So after I said it, I remember he told me, he was like, man, that was crazy, man, like we had this. I'm like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Parallel thinking.
Yeah, on the real, like it wasn't the exact line, but the jump and the double dutch basically, not the setup and everything, but the whole double dutch part was exactly the same.
It's like a phenomena thing. It might be called parallel thinking, but it's like, you know how they say no thought is original. Like it's kind of like once someone has an idea, like it's like the idea of the collective consciousness, like it's out there. Anyone can sort of like tap into it.
Do you believe in a parallel universe?
I
do.
I'm banging on him. Like, no, fuck with him.
It doesn't matter. Nigga turned into the Rock on him real quick. Like he was really finna answer too. Like, nah, well,
I do.
Well, I don't really believe in it, but like, you know, parallel, like, nah, for real though. Nah, you can answer it though now. Fuck it, we here. Like,
nah, that's a long explanation.
Yeah, the real. Do y'all believe in a parallel universe out there, man? Answer that, man. You know, while we watching the battle, man. Let us know. You know what I'm saying? Is Danny Myers correct or not? You know what I'm saying? We need to find out. Facts.
Incredible.
Fuck. In a parallel universe where Khan wins this battle? Maybe.
I believe this nigga wife.
Maybe.
You gotta have Beasley voiced on the front. In a parallel
strengths tapping into collective consciousness.
When two thoughts come together from two different sides of the planet, you get one of the most explosive bars of the year.
Oh my god.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Shit, man.
The military when I pipe it. I don't know what he offers her, but she'll get the semen. If it's about face, I command her to get on the private. Now we all know I could dead him and spit at him like a drill sergeant in a few minutes. Go in his pockets, and general, you getting captain if it's major lieutenant.
The Snapchat face.
Yeah, you could dye hair like a beautician, and your man could die hard too, like Bruce Willis. Nigga, you don't use triggers when you look for noise. Said he had me lying with the long nose like Pinocchio. You wouldn't, boy. But you would get clapped good trying to act hood. Hey, yo, fat sure, it's a rap for your bard like backwoods. That's how you know I'ma split his guts. He getting loud. I mean, is this what you really want? Since he think of your OG, weed, roll up, spark the clip, and smoke you roaches, even if you get a little blunt. Now these niggas already know how I give it up. See, Sugar's cool, but I know real 60s, and this nigga is not one. So if it's beef after, don't worry. We'll still get along, shotgun. Nah, fuck that. I said if it's beef after, we'll still get a long shotgun. Fuck that fat faggot, you a bitch too. And just cause your little dog a bitch does not mean you the shit, Sue. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the quick truth. Somebody told me Surf has an STD. I swear that.
Okay, so what I always wondered about these angles and battles.
Had an STD?
Why the fuck?
Surf?
He said, sir.
Oh, the homie got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What I never understood about the STD angle, which why does it fucking matter? Like the hell?
Yeah.
Why is another dude bringing it up in a battle?
Straight up.
Gross. You have an STD? Well, I don't want to fuck you. It's like, why does it matter in the first place, dog?
Straight up.
Who doesn't? That's normal, right?
Yeah,
we all got STDs, right?
HIV in the house.
It burns when all of us fish, right? I was told that was normal.
I mean, I get why he's doing it, but it's also kind of hilarious too.
Right?
There's like probably like two girls there, and one is Sarah
I heard your dick's kind of curved in a weird way.
Yeah, the dick too. Yeah, you got a small dick. I only hang around guys with huge cocks. Why does it matter?
I never kick it with you.
Yeah, word.
Like, yeah, that kind of angle is like, is risky because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, some people in the crowd, you know, like, people don't be, like, don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, especially
like,
if it's just like, all right, man, hurry up and get through, especially if you got to kind of use too many of them, like, pause-worthy type of words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
I feel like even more so on the East. Like Toronto, they'd be like, ha ha!
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
He's gay.
Yeah. Keep going. Talk to him.
Or like in front of like a female crowd, you know what I'm saying? Then
word
it'd
up.
probably hit more, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. There.
Like dudes, there's some dude in the crowd, like, man, that ain't funny. Like,
Me too.
yeah, I think he starts feeling like you talking about him.
Yeah, that
Like,
means
he likes him more. He's like, me too,
Alright,
man.
cool.
He goes
We
up
both been
and taps
through
him,
that.
sir.
That means you fuck hella bitches.
yeah, he gonna start coming with excuses.
He fucks.
Yeah, he getting pussy out. She had awesome puss. That's
That's what he was talking.
Yeah.
He keeps it real.
Yeah, man. Got burnt by that awesome puss.
Oh shit.
Somebody told me Surf has an STD.
He puts his head down in the crowd's like, oh. You know, when we gonna see how Sif ill is when he'll be gone. Real.
Yeah, with another gun. For real.
And somebody told me he had an STD, and from what I'm hearing, AIDS.
On the real.
Somebody told me Surf has an STD. I swear that shit was news to even me. I got a bitch in Amboy, New Jersey.
What?
I swear
That was news to even me.
yeah, the STD guy.
Con, STD mayor.
The guy who knows everybody,
everybody's
how everybody's
current-
dick condition
Yeah,
is.
word.
He was even a surprise to me.
That was news
and
to
I
even
know
me. That was news to even me.
of all people.
Not the odd me, though. The even. That was news to even me.
She had it was news to even.
What do you think? Even me. What STD is that gonna? What Ryan? It's something. It's something on the tip of our tongue. VD. All right, let's see.
STD. I swear that shit was news to even me. I got a bitch in Amboy, New Jersey. She has a little sister, and she's a teen. She said Surf went out with my best friend, then he tried to sleep with me, but after they had sex, that girl was on fire like Alicia Keys. So I'm like, damn, you trying to give everybody those diseases, fam? I heard you eat out the box like a slice of pizza, and he's trying to have the whole Jersey burning like a Cleveland fan.
They're like lightweight fucker. They're like, okay, nice.
They fucking with it.
All right, let's see where we go.
Yeah, we trying to see where he go with it.
Yeah.
But he making it funny too, though. You know what I'm saying?
His
Instead
word
of just
playing,
being,
yeah. He still got he doesn't have the I'm losing face,
Yeah.
which was really helping.
Now I know.
And I think too, though, like you say, like being that it was the smaller room too, kind of helping those type of battles.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people kind of
Oh,
more
for
fuck
sure.
with it.
On the
yeah.
big stage, I feel like this wouldn't have gone
Yeah,
good.
they be shutting that type of shit down. Like when Liddy tried it against Rock with the slow tranny shit, like they be shutting all that down. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Somebody put in perspective. Tom Chalmers says, "A girl he knows, friend's little sister."
Yeah,
Like
that was crazy. Yeah, that was deep. Like
7 degrees of separation later.
Yeah, you got asked about 5 different people and found out about Surf.
Yeah, right.
Now I know that shit just got him mad. Isn't it ironic? A crip that got some crabs. I mean,
Sounds like I felt bitches.
now I know that
Somebody said, "I swear STs." It's really TS, but I swear STs on my D.
On the real, though.
That is something that would get said nowadays. That's the word. That's the funniest part. Is about. We're talking about, con style aging, right? I feel like there's a lot of shit that people get credit for that's popping now. Then in a few years, we'll look back at it and be like, they didn't win that battle that everyone thought. You know what I mean? Because it's like so kind of so inside jokey or so just spelling it out. I don't think the super spelling word play out ever ages well. I think the best shit when we look like before you guys we look back at like Dose versus Math, some of it. Dose's shit was flame because he's rapping. Yeah, he's rapping dope. Good. You know, it sounds good. Yeah. That's the shit that ages well. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I swear when we watch JC versus Chilla even, you know what I mean? Great battle for sure, but I feel like JC's style aged way better, you know what I mean? When I first watched it, I couldn't pick a winner. It was a classic. Now when I watch it, I'm like,
that was crazy.
Because that style got built upon so much, then now it's like that looks elementary, but JC's just rapping great, you know? And I feel like that always is more timeless, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now I know that got him mad. Isn't it ironic? A crip that got some crack. Nigga, why don't you just be like Usher? Tell us your confessions. You got caught up, now you let it burn. And you got it bad.
That's even that line actually ages crazier with the shit about
that's that Inception shit. It's always Inception when we link up. You know what I'm saying? He called it on us. Years ago, 5 years ago.
Got it bad.
Got it bad. Tell us your confessions. You got caught up, now you let it burn. And you got it bad. Now I know that shit got him sad, because after this, why will any chick let him pipe still? Y'all better watch out. This nigga will give you disease faster than NyQuil. Now, why did you deal with that same bitch that gave K-Shine something in his mouth? And you still went to get your lick on. Asia? Shoot. She rolled with crabs and you still ate a fish roll. I said Asia sushi roll with crabs and you still ate a fish roll. Now sit the fuck down. Daddy got business to handle. Hey, Thunder Boy KD.
Boy.
This nigga talking shit on Twitter. His mind must be crazy going. I swear I run into any crib he might even maybe own and y'all would think I'm...
Any crib he might even maybe on.
Perfect time to address the chat too. Mark Dow said he knew about Usher's STD. It wasn't even news to him.
Yeah, straight up. It wasn't even news to him. Even him, for real though. The real
Mandela effect. But yeah, and maybe.
Yeah, that's real. And like anybody might even maybe on like it's like he gonna anywhere like you can possibly be.
Is he on it or is he?
I don't get it.
It's like triple negative.
He live in New York, but I'm gonna go check out in Texas because he might. Even maybe in Texas because, you know what I'm saying, people be going there sometimes.
It's like the meme with that confused looking white woman with all the equations.
It's like, crazy going. I swear I run into any crib he might even maybe own and y'all would think I'm Tom Cruise how I'm dumping KD Homes. I'll ride at that house like Neverland Ranch. Sir bitch want me to wife and get her band, but that's never the chance. After she get blown out, I'm dead in them plans. You see her crying when she don't get a ring like Kevin Durant.
But it's crazy though sometimes because he probably he wanted to do the KD Holmes punch, so it's like, what can rhyme with it? I just gotta think of something. Anything. Like that's crazy how you just like put something together like that sometimes. Like fuck it. It ain't gonna make total sense, but the punchline gonna make sense.
Bring it back.
They'll catch it.
It'll make it all worth it. Just bear with me for this first part of this bar.
Yeah, straight up.
It'll go somewhere.
Back over here, pussy daddy's finished. Get the back over here, pussy daddy's finished. You would not clap the blicker or use hecklers. If you did, I would snap back caps on his head like New Era. He think I won't until I steal a show like a bootlegger. Try to play boy and I'll put the jammies on him like Hugh Hefner. Nigga, if you knew better, you...
The jammy isn't a brand of a gun, by the way. That's just
Okay,
slang.
Yeah, word.
Yeah. I put the jammies on. He's like, okay, step, right foot, step in.
Get in. Snug together.
The jammies
boy,
on.
and I'll put the jammies on him, steal a show like a bootlegger. Try to play boy and I'll put the jammies on him like Hugh Hefner. Nigga, if you knew better, you do better. You got green pockets for moving trees, partner? If I see him with the Knicks, he'll be napping on the spot like Rasheed Wallace. Right, I squeeze llamas. You damn right I squeeze llamas, but I won't let the pound touch you. After you get the 2 texts, I'm bringing the subs out like they in foul trouble. Just imagine, if I clap it, I blamish, so think of proactive. Oh, I can make it clear as hell, this black cat better break out, cause this boy will pop, that's it.
Slow it down.
That's it, that's it, that's it. Scratch it, throwing my bars overhead, I should be in gymnastics. If I pack it, let that Glock explode. You'll think he has a foot problem. I'll make sure the cal is on his corn and the hammers to take out your soul. You'll see defeat and he'll be in pain until a doctor shows. Yeah, I lock and load hollows in the 38. That heated dead. I'm just like a waiter. Soon as I show him the special, he'll see a menu. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I say soon as I show him the special, you'll see a menu. Slow it down some more. Soon as I show him the special, we'll see him in you. Slow it down once more. I'll show him the special, we'll see him in you.
Yeah, because it went past the point of being bad. It's like, that's terribly good.
I swear that shouldn't get mad with me.
Hold on, I want to see all 3 of those.
Slow it down. As soon as I show him the special, you'll see a menu. Slow it down some more. As soon as I mediate that heated dead. I'm just like a waiter. As soon as I show him the special, he'll see a menu. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I say soon as I show him the special, you'll...
Yo, and he works at Red Lobster. Yeah. So he said, I'm like a waiter. He's not a waiter yet, but he's like a waiter.
Yeah. Right now, he shows like in the special,
he see the menu.
Yeah, right now,
so he's just admitting it here.
Yeah.
Then he's like,
he ain't
all
got
right.
that job yet.
But also...
see a menu. Slow it down some more. The special menu. Slow it down, I just dissed you. I say soon as I show him the special, you'll see a menu.
Okay, so that's
see them in you, the special, or see I am in you?
We'll see him
because he's raping him at gunpoint.
We'll see.
All right, so
see the special.
We'll see the special.
There's two more. There's two more.
Okay, so that's the bullets essentially.
Yeah, we seeing them
from the 38 special in him.
Yeah, we seeing them in.
Yes.
I say soon as I show him the special, you'll see a menu. Slow it down some more. As soon as I show him the special, we'll see him in you.
We'll see him in you.
Slow it down once more. I'll show him the special, we'll see him in you.
See him and you.
Oh.
See your boy. Okay.
Oh, because it splits them apart?
No, the bullets will see your boy and you.
No, I thought he was saying like we'll see, I don't know.
See through
like
them?
see through, like we'll see him in you. Like we'll
word,
see him in you.
Oh, shit.
Slow it down some more. As soon as I show him the special, we'll see him in you.
Okay.
Slow it down once more. I'll show him the special, we'll see him in you.
Yeah, see him and you. As he points to something behind it. Yeah. We'll see him and you. That's hilarious.
I swear that shit.
Yeah.
If he had one more, though, he need one more.
That was
missing one. He almost was ghost status. He needed one more.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Turn you into the millimeter.
On the real.
Eminem
hit you and we'll see MU. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, turn them ghosts white. We'll see M in you.
Yeah, straight up on the real. That's special on phonics. We'll see M in you.
It's shady when the chances of living are slim, and we'll see M in you. All right, I think we could get a couple more.
We can get a couple more in there. On the real.
I swear that shit'll get mad real. When you see these cats peeled, they ain't Advil. You caught it? I swear you see these caps filled. When you see these caps peeled, they ain't Advils. It could be 10 of you niggas. I'll clap still and still cap it all Tennessee like Nashville. Surf, you fucking with that white girl that must be jungle fever. You softer with nicks than cousin Skeeter. Nigga, you could be a block away 100 meters and I'll still buck it from far like a buzzer beater. So you need to stop stealing my style with all that chit chat. I'm feeling like O.J. Simpson. I had to put him behind bars to get my own shit back.
That seemed like a long ass round. That was like a 9-minute.
We gon' call this one a
For a
doobie.
minute.
That's a wrap for you bitches. I can swear on my daughter, I never burned a chick. But I can swear on my mother, I clapped a few bitches. Like everything you say.
That was actually a fire rebuttal. I think.
Dude, why does he deliver his rebuttals like he doesn't care though?
Well,
It's like,
I think it is he's unsure. Like he doesn't commit to his rebuttals,
Yeah.
which people do sometimes. I think I've done sometimes.
Yeah.
It's because it's like, oh, I thought of this, but like, you know, it's hard to commit to it if you're not sure if it's gonna.
Yeah.
But if you
and he
wrapped
also hasn't practiced it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up.
But that was a fire rebuttal.
That was
though. If he would have delivered it with conviction, I would have got
More reaction.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can swear on my rap for you bitches. We gon' call this one a doobie. That's a wrap for you bitches. I can swear on my daughter, I never burned a chick. But I can swear on my mother, I clapped a few bitches. Like everything you say is for laughs. I mean, first you said I had a burning chick, then you said I had crabs. But anyways, they usually say I'm known for my seconds. In a minute, our confrontation gonna be done. Yo, bring that hearse round. Y'all gas cause he's slowing down lines. Nigga, you can slow my whole verse down. I can't front this little cognac killing me. A Big Mac and 2 nines, I can order that literally. Throwing bullets like it's my job, I know the quarterback's feeling me. These 2 nines start flipping shit around the room. I call these a paranormal activities. Flipping shit, throwing bullets like it's killing me. A Big Mac and 2 nines, I can order that literally. Throwing bullets like it's my job, I know the quarterback's feeling me. These 2 nines start flipping shit around the room. I call these a paranormal activities.
What's crazy is all the setups are punches in that.
Yeah.
The 3 lines before that are like con punches.
Yeah, straight
you know
up,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like the pack of Big Macs and like throwing bullets, the quarterback's feeling me.
Yeah,
like,
that would have been a punch for him.
Yeah, and those are all just a setup for that shit.
That's they style is, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can't, like you say, like Con, he fire, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like Surf, he basically do what Con do with a little something extra on top. You know what I'm saying? That's why it be different when those pure punchers go against people who do a little bit more than just pure punch. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be they tough matchups a lot of times.
100%.
Killing me. A Big Mac and 2 nines, I can order that literally. Throwing bullets like it's my job, I know the quarterback's feeling me. These 2 nines start flipping shit around the room. I call these a paranormal activities.
Again, the biggest reaction.
That was
You said you had a gun. You said you had a gun. Sean Bradley size.
This, I know what happens in this round.
You said you had a gun.
No, he doesn't fuck up. There's like a really big part in this round. The Surf's third. I was waiting for this part, and I guess it's in his third.
Bradley size. Pipe down, down. I only hit his head and shoulders. He'll get Skyped down, catch him close range, then his stomach shots. Right now, after 5, I'll leave a Staples Center, Mike Brown. Little niggas like you where I'm from get hemped up. He battled Tall T and said he'd pass the Glock to Fox. And then what?
Damn.
What's gonna happen after that? Nigga? What?
And?
Yeah.
Little niggas like you where I'm from get hemped up. He battled Tall T and said he'd pass the Glock to Fox. And then what? Wait. Let me get a little closer. Y'all hear me now? Good. You getting more than clothes if I gotta put these hammies down. All wrecked to his crib. I don't care if his mom there, camping outside. I wonder if she got the new LeBrons there. One address and then the Goonies gon' bomb there. I tell him like that fifth Nicolas Cage, put his face off if gone there. Speaking of your mother, what that bitch was sniffing when she had you? It must be grams. I'm jonesing to snatch them jewels. I must be Cam. I ain't strapped, but my homie is and must he blam. They gon' find Jucon on his shirt. Shout out the Husky fans. This nigga high as a kite thinking he could pass me. I guess Drake ain't the only one big off the grass, see? Got malt liquor for soft niggas, that's a 40 and start pouring on you.
Low-key though, Khan is great at predicting stuff.
Yeah,
Like during the whole,
but he
like,
does it at the end, like saying the like last syllable of bars.
Have you seen Chilla versus Khan?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Well, for one, they think of all the same. They think in the same styles, so that's easy.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you.
Yeah.
But it's also like and it's the way like Hollow broke down the Charlie Clip shit, but it's like with certain styles, if you see the setup, it's very obvious where
What's
the rhyme is
coming next,
landing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But no, Khan he is in touch. Like I'll give you that. I'm not taking that away from Khan. He like in the Chilla battle, and then even I didn't see Degrassi coming.
Yeah.
To be real,
talk.
you know what I mean. But he's tuned in because he's a Rolodex of crazy
Punches,
wordplay. So he's just like, oh, what am I gonna say at the end of the? Oh, vastly, Dre, Degrassi.
Yeah, I know that's coming.
Yeah, it just makes me laugh because it's like the freestyle shit. Like I'll do it to the homies sometimes when they're like rapping a verse, like Chase, like they're rapping a verse, and then I'll be like, oh, jokingly, like say it like we used to do back in the freestyle days, like, oh, finish the line and be like, written. Like, wow, that was big. Like, and it'll only be like the last syllable or something. There's certain people that have done that. I can't remember off top. Maybe it hasn't been that recently, but
no,
in the
it was. We were watching a battle.
And it was like just the end of like the very last of that, and some of them are wrong.
No, it was Swain versus Hollow.
Swain.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying like something Rhinestine, something with a syrup and a pineapple. It's like saying as he's already saying pineapple. Yeah. Nah, Khan knows though because he's tapped into the wordplay hemisphere. Ethereal.
Exactly. Yeah, he knows. He already knows it's only 2 or 3 words that's coming right now.
Yeah, he's like, I've written 50 punches with Degrassi and 100 with this, you know.
This nigga high as a kite thinking he could pass me. I guess Drake ain't the only one big off the grass, see? Got malt liquor for soft niggas, that's a 40 and start pouring on you. And with all them tats, you should be used to niggas drawing on you. I mean, the last dude was kind of cool, but his swag lame. Painted a cool picture with a bad frame. I really said no all the way until the cash came. Judge screamed, why'd you shoot bricks? I responded, I had a bad game. These next few bars, just something that I gotta do. Cause a lot of these fake niggas would never bother to. Sean Ill XTD, where's Debatable's bodies? I got a few, but one thing they all had, which is why I never bothered you. Heartless gave you breath, QP fathered you. I'm sick and fucking tired of these so-called leader cats. You really not nice. Your image is why you lead your pack. I mean, let's be real. Who else would y'all run behind? Bricks? Fox? That's fucking buffoonery. This bullshit stops. You on a team with Bricks and Fox. Half these niggas laughing and half these niggas lost.
Like that's the punch in itself.
That is pretty hard. That is pretty hilarious.
Like, you on a team with Bricks and Fox. Like, man, what are you talking about? Nothing you say can be real. You're on a team with them.
Right.
Nice.
Bricks and Fox on your team.
Yeah, stop.
Stop. Just let it go. That's what you with.
Your image is why you lead
Your
your pack.
friends. You hang with those
Why are
guys.
you rapping at me? Why are you here?
You feel me?
I mean, let's
Hey,
be called
Con,
leader cats.
look, Con looks like he's contemplating now. Like, fuck, I am homies with Bricks and Fox.
Yeah,
now, right?
like, damn.
It's like the flashback of like birthdays and other things that there was all
that one
kicking
time
in.
Fox did that bullshit.
Yeah. And he like choked me out that one time on his bed when playing GTA.
I Ben was gonna stop fucking with Bricks, but
Breath, QP fathered you. I'm sick and fucking tired of these so-called leader cats. You really not nice. Your image is why you lead your pack. I mean, let's be real. Who else would y'all run behind? Bricks? Fox? That's fucking buffoonery. This bullshit stops. You on a team with Bricks and Fox. Half these niggas laughing and half these niggas lost. He half the human height, so I pay half to get him off.
Damn, nigga.
I seen his shoes, his pants, his shirt. You want to get interviewed for smack?
He said it in the setup too,
Yeah.
like Bricks and Fox from some of the distance. Nah, you want a team?
yeah, like you brought him back again. Like,
slow it down.
yeah, like you gotta.
I just dissed them.
Facts though.
I seen his shoes, his pants, his shirt. You want to get interviewed for smack? Or y'all waiting for that subtitle? I seen his shoes, his pants, his shirt. He got interviewed in smack. Jersey.
That was probably the closest round, but
Yeah.
only because the Surf just like already got it cut it short.
Yeah, he cut it
short.
short. But he still had the two heights of the third.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I was about to say. which
Then what?
was,
And then there was another thing in the beginning
yeah,
too.
Yeah, the very start. It's like the very start of his run. It's the first
It's
of his
the
run.
little paranormal activity.
Yeah,
right,
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Fire, yeah. The way it looks
Fire.
now, man, is a 3-0 for
Yeah, man.
For Surf.
Yeah, 2012, we got Surf with the 30, man. Free Surf, man.
Free the
you
wave.
got 30s, dog. You catching 30s back in the day. We calling it. You know what I'm saying? Con had it, though. Like, it was an edge 30, though. He didn't smoke you or nothing, Con. It was a good battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
yeah,
got
especially
with-
the
yeah.
first and the third were the
They
closest.
close, yeah.
But
There's somebody in the comments that's probably gonna say they got conceited. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
I think the first and third were the closest, but the second was not questionable. I want to say, just because that might have been Conceited's weakest round, like where he just kind of went everywhere with it. But yeah, and like despite like that could have been a just complete body, I think, with the same material and anyone else.
Yeah.
But Khan's confidence and he's confidant. But no, his confidence though, like in his performance, allows him to have certain lulls and still bring the crowd back in, where a lot of people would just crumble.
They would falter.
Yeah, and it could have been a real bad body.
That's super true.
Yeah.
That's super true.
Right
So yeah, Con's
Conceited
ahead of his
Tsunami
time
Surf.
performance, man.
Great fucking battle.